Alright guys, so today is my first day to do a 3-month challenge to get shredded within 3 months. So today is my back workout. So it'll be my back workout. After my back, I'm going to go for my cardio, which is in Long Bay, one of my favorite locations to go for my bushwalk. So when I do my back workouts, I always start from the top, like the upper part, and then I work my way down to my lower back. And that's how I do my workouts. First one I'm going to do is I'm going to work on my rear traps and my rear deltoids. Okay, so like I said earlier, I always start from the top and I'll work my way down. Okay, so these are my rows. Okay, so I'm going to start with 12 just to warm up first. So 15 repetitions, that's my warm up. And then I'm just going to increase my weight. Okay, so usually I go 15, 12, 10 and then 8, and if I feel pretty good I go for an extra 6. I go 6 reps, 5 sets, and yeah, so 15, 12, 10, 8 and then 6, 5 sets. Okay, so the next one I'm going to do is like rows. So see how my elbows kind of come out that way when I'm doing this movement here. Now I'm just going to bring my elbows slightly down a little bit. So I'm going to work on like the scap, just a lower part of the scap, as I'm just adjusting my movement, right? Just from here. So again, did the first one this way, then bring my elbows down. Okay, so that's that one. So that's that one there. Okay, that was my row. Don't forget to be hydrated, get hydrated. Alright, so next one I'm going to try and bring my elbows a little bit in a bit more. So instead of using this as a prop, I'm going to kind of like leaning over, but I'll show you anyway, I'll demonstrate it. So I'm just trying to catch my breath. So this one here is called the lat pull down. Okay, so I want to try and keep my elbows in, because I really want to try and get into the mid back, where the middle of your rhomboids, right, straight into just below the scap. Okay, but I want to try and focus on the inside. So always use this one here, which is the triangle bar. So when you're doing this exercise here, kind of lean back at a 90-degree angle, chest up. Okay, so as you're kind of pulling towards you, make sure that you contract your back. Try not to pull from your arms. Don't use your arms. Okay, trying to activate your back. Okay, so pulling down, keep your elbows in slightly in, okay? And then just bring it below the below the clavicle bone, which is the upper chest, not far from the pec. Okay? I mean where the pec is. Okay, all right. So that's 15 repetitions. So yeah, I'm going to do another set because that felt pretty good. Okay, so just increase as you go. Start with 15, start light, because you want to make sure that your technique is on point. Slowly bring your repetitions down to 12, increase your weight. Okay, so that's the best way to go. And don't increase your weight when your form is not on point, because there's no point, you know, because otherwise you're just using more bicep, you know, activating your bicep instead of activating your back. So leaning back at a 90 again. Okay, make sure you brace your core, extend your arms right out, all right, and then pull them straight towards your chest. Okay, ready? 3, 2, exhale. Whew, felt good. I'm definitely gonna look sexy in 3 months time, man. See how we go. Okay, so this exercise here is hyperextensions, right? So you're working your lower back. So what you need to do, you've got to be careful, because sometimes when you straighten your legs, you start feeling on your hamstrings and your glutes. So keep your knees nice and soft at all times, because your main focus is your lower back. Okay, so just bear that in mind. All right. And another thing, if you feel it on your hamstrings and your glutes, and you're not feeling it on your back, then you're doing it wrong, okay? So make sure again, start with light, you know, mind and muscle connection, and then just increase your weight from there, okay? Yeah. So 15 reps, 25 kgs. I didn't feel it on my hamstrings or my glutes. I felt a lot on my lower back. So that's where I want it, okay? So 15, 12, 10 and 8. And if I feel good, I'll go for that extra 5 sets. So we're gonna do the lat pull downs, right? A lot of people get it wrong. Like when they're doing their back, sometimes they say they're doing a back workout, but they're actually doing a pull down, okay? I'll show you with that kind of mistake. So when you're doing lats, what happens is lean back at a 90-degree angle, otherwise you're going to start targeting your back, as you can see here, right? Another thing that you guys need to remember also is that when you're doing a specific exercise, try and lock your quads on that platform there, right? So it gives you a lot more stability. And another thing is, as you're pulling down, keep your elbows in, exhale as you're contracting. Remember, this is back, not lats, right? So sitting up nice and straight, as you can see here, right? Yep, extend your arms right out, pulling all the way down, exhale, keeping your elbows in. So now that we're going to do a set, okay? 3, 2, 1, pull all the way down, exhale, inhale as you release, that's 1, 2. This is another exercise to work your lats, right? Which is the cable lat pull downs, which you've got the short bar here, right? A lot of people do this one here. I'll just drop their weight down. Yep. A lot of people do this lat pull down, right? So what happens is that when you're doing this one here, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but you kind of activate your biceps quite a lot. So what I normally do, for me, to target the lats a lot more, is I do the reverse grip, right? So you can feel it on your lats a lot more, right? And that's the best way for me to target some really good lats, right? So how you perform this exercise, right? So you kind of bring yourself back a little bit, okay? Place your legs shoulder width apart. Okay, so you're at a 90 degree, right? So you're at a 90-degree position. Keep your elbows in. As you're pulling in, right? You're targeting your lats. There's a lot less on the bicep, but a lot more on the lats. Extend your arms right out, pull them in. 1, exhale. And again. 2, 3, 4. So that's a cable lat pull downs, right? Short bar. Yeah, I mean, it's really up to you if you want to do this here, but I just find that through the years of training, you know, I just find, I'm sure there's a better way of targeting the lats without activating other muscle areas. So yeah, that's a bit of a tip for you guys. So let's increase the weight because I felt good. 10. I feel pumped. So that's that one. Our next one we're going to do is pullovers. That's one of my favorites, and that'll be my last exercise. Usually I do rollouts, but we'll finish up on the pullovers, and then after the pullovers we go for our cardio. So when you're doing this one here, make sure your shoulder blades, your trap and stuff like that's on the bench. Right, I'll show you, right? I'll show you. Okay. So forearm here. Place your feet on the ground. Must be flat on the ground. Okay. See how my shoulder blades are there? My head is right there on the bench. Okay. Grabbing getting stretch it right out. See my elbow here? Right, I just come back up, place my elbow there, and please subscribe to my channel. I also got Dave here, which is my cameraman. He's going to be doing the 3-month challenge with me. All right, and let's see if we can transform his body as well, okay, as well as mine. And if you have any questions, please comment and also share, okay? So thanks again. stay blessed and siki.